always wanted to fly, and I feel that part of flying is knowing your equipment really well, and I enjoy having a plane at my own disposal. So for me, the next step after trying boat ownership was aircraft ownership. This past month, I've had my plane back in New Jersey with my wife, where we also have a home in New Jersey, and we traveled up to New Hampshire, which is normally a 5 to 6 hour drive, depending on the traffic. 18 minutes in our Cirrus. We also visited another friend in a different part of New Hampshire, and we took friends with us to Buffalo, New York, also for a weekend trip. And she is fully on board, and she's when we're back in Colorado, she wants me to be taking her to Jackson Hole or down to Scottsdale or different places. We intend to make good use of the airplane. I've been flying since 2014, although I started taking flying lessons back in the early 90s and just never finished it, and decided that this was the right time in life to begin flying again. And I got my private pilot certificate in 2014. And then I moved to Colorado and began to finish my instrument rating, and been working with Independence Aviation since then. I'm happy to report I just finished my instrument rating back in May 12th this year, 2021. I also made the leap into becoming an aircraft owner this past year, buying a Cirrus SR22 turbo from your local Cirrus dealer here in the Centennial Airport there. I had been a boat owner before this. Do like big toys. 2 happiest days of your life are when you buy a boat and sell a boat. Now, I concur with that. Boat ownership is easier from a technical perspective, and aircraft ownership, as I've learned and taken my time in purchasing an aircraft, you can use some assistance. And again, that's what led me to Independence Aviation. What is your mission for the aircraft? I hadn't heard that term before, mission. And it makes you really think, which is, I'm kind of glad it's I guess it's unique to maybe aircraft ownership. Certainly not, I never heard that in terms of boat ownership or other assets like that. Now you begin to say, how much time are you going to be spending in this plane? How much time do you need it? Ownership, now if you can split it with someone, with a partner, a friend, you're only going to use it maybe 100 hours a year. Now, no matter how much you try to use it, it's going to be sitting around. And you might as well, if it helps you alleviate the cost of it, and the cost of ownership of it, splitting is fine. It works out. It works great. One trip a month, if you're using it 5 hours, back and forth to someplace, but the average is out to 60 hours. So with a couple extended trips in there. But most of the times the airplane's in the ground. So if partnering with someone can get you into aircraft ownership and allow you to get the time up there, I'm all for it. Aircraft, they need certain inspections at certain times, and you need to learn about the maintenance programs to keep your aircraft in the best airworthiness condition, because you want to be safe. It's unlike a car or a boat where, an oil change, either 7,000 miles, I can push it to 10,000 miles. You don't want to do that with an aircraft. No. So it's all about learning that part of it, and having professionals help you with that is extremely beneficial. I'm a hands-on guy. I like to do things myself. There's certain things you can't do and you can do and can't do with an aircraft yourself. You have certified mechanics, maintenance technicians, etc., and that's all there for a reason. And I respect that, and I like to learn as much as I can. But there are certain things you need guidance through. Maybe I'm ultra safe in the fact that that's what drove me to the Cirrus with the cap system, the built-in parachute system that they have. And I explain this to a lot of people. Say, your plane has a parachute? I say, yeah. They say, well, who gets it? I'm like, no, it's the whole airplane that has a parachute system. Flying a plane, if you're properly trained, and I've met a lot of great CFIs, which I advise anyone who's a pilot, or whether you're just getting your pilot's license, the training with different people, because you learn so many different things. I find the environment out there, once you understand it, it's not intimidating. It feels intimidating, and maybe at first, but it's not intimidating. And a good CFI will teach you enough that you'll feel very comfortable in that scenario. And the thing is too, I find with pilot training, there's no time limit to it. No, you should continue to train as long as you get. And I feel all pilots are always learning something new and always getting new training. Take a look at the purple plane, and that's my new baby as of February.